I'm a fan of Todd Bowles. He consistently has the Bucks winning the NFC South and being competitive in the playoffs. We saw a couple years ago they gave the Lions everything they had. They put the Lions on the ropes. With that said, I think 2025 is going to be Todd Bowles' last season as Tampa Bay's head coach. And if you followed me for a while, you're going to say, well, you've said that the last 2 years. And you are correct. I have been wrong the last 2 years. A couple years ago, remember when I just said they put the Lions on the ropes? I think that had Philly beat them the round prior, the wild card round, Jason Kelsey's eventual final game of his career, I think that the Buccaneers would have moved on from Todd Bowles to keep Dave Canales, the now head coach of the Carolina Panthers, in-house. I think that they really wanted to see what he could do, continue working with Baker Mayfield. And the reason I thought that is because Dave Canales is the new, young, hot, new offensive mind. Todd Bowles, on the older side, defensive-minded head coach, it made sense that they would try to push him out. Also, Tampa Bay has a history of doing this, okay? Todd Bowles, in fact, got his job by the team / Tom Brady pushing out Bruce Arians. Guess what? That wasn't the only time that they had pushed out a head coach and hired one of his staffs to be his successor. The other time happened when they fired Lovie Smith to promote Dirk Cutter. Guess what? Defensive-minded head coach being fired for the young offensive mind on staff. Dirk Cutter, a lot older than Dave Canales, but same thing. We saw it happen again this year. I thought, hey, guess what? You replace Dave Canales with Liam Cohen. Liam Cohen already getting head coaching job. Let's push Todd Bowles out a little bit and promote Liam Cohen, keep him in-house. Obviously, that didn't happen. Liam Cohen would go on to be the Jaguars head coach. So now, Tampa Bay, who knows, maybe Baker Mayfield goes for 3 and gets another offensive coordinator, a head coaching job next year. I don't think so. I actually think somebody else will come in for Todd Bowles. And that is this man right here, John Gruden. He was just reinstated back into the Ring of Honor. I just have this little feeling that this is a precursor for a more serious relationship moving forward. We've already seen him go back and coach one of his former teams a second time with the Raiders. I think Tampa Bay might be next, and him and Baker Mayfield could do some damage together. If it's not John Gruden, I think that Cliff Kingsbury also makes a lot of sense. Cliff Kingsbury has a history of working with Baker Mayfield going back to their Texas Tech days. I don't know. Those are just two options that I think are very attractive pairings with Baker Mayfield, who is a bona fide top 10 quarterback. Let me know in the comments, do you think that this is Todd Bowles' final season in Tampa?